Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Okay, so brand new set of challenges after the wildfire. Because it is Cinco de Mayo, we are bringing Princess and Rosita, being led by Maggie, so that we get a nice boost to the XP, as I usually do. But just in keeping with the celebration, let's have those gals along. So after the wildlife, wondering sort of what the setting for this is. Is this, the later season where they had the fire and then they Alpha got all upset because they crossed the line, even though they sort of saved her entire people, by putting out the fire from the space station, the satellite. Sorry, is that what we're seeing? Because this is, we're in the wilderness, we've got some fire. Anyway, you can see this is a pretty basic setup. Get to the exit. There's a bruiser. Everything else is a normal walker. We've got a threat counter, so on those higher levels you might want to think about using silent weapons or threat reducing weapons. No free unlocks. Alright, fine. I was playing a little bit earlier and I used them all up. It doesn't matter. Junkyard dwellers secure the area. So is this going to be a killy? I think it is. Looks like we've got a spiky to deal with. What else have we got? So, okay. No threat counter, so we can be as noisy as we want. That's great. We've got some doors to close. Okay, yeah, and this is one of those ones where getting on top of closing that door right away is a very good idea, because then you've only got reinforcements coming from one place. Looks like doing that, though, gets the attention of the spiky and some of his buddies. So that's something to note. Close that bottom door when you are sure you can keep the area secure. Sort of rhymes-ish. 2 doors in total to close. Will the mission be over when this is closed? Yeah. Okay, so there we go. It's a pretty simple one. You're closing 2 doors. Just bear in mind that after you do the first door, Spiky Face and a bunch of his mates will appear. There's no threat counter, so that's definitely a good thing. You can be as noisy as you want. Secret factory, kill all walkers. Okay, looks like we've got fiery guys. Looks like we've got spikies. It's kind of weird that this is called After the Wilderness, and these aren't really kind of like wild, wildernessy kind of scenarios. But, okay. So, kill all walkers. What do we got? We've got a spiky. We've got some flaming walkers. I think that ranged characters are ideal for these kinds of things. You don't even have to worry about being quiet, so you don't need to use the slightly damage reduced Overwatch. You can just get in there and start plugging away. Yeah, just bring your best ranged guys and just kill. If it gets really tough, bring a bruiser, use them as a shield. Yeah, they might get hurt, but you can hold off the enemy. Okay, abandoned camp. This is one of those ones where Glenn would be useful, because he has that brilliant ability to search things and still have actions left. But we do not have him. Okay, so mission 4. Gather the supplies. There is a threat counter, so ideally you're going to be quiet when you do this one. Oh, hey. Okay, so you open that box at the bottom of the map, and a couple of sneaky beaky walkers just pop their heads out and say, oh, hey, do you mind if we eat you? I suggest you don't let them. Risk being rude. Okay, Rosita, let's see what happens. There's another one. Okay, that's fine. You open the last one and nothing comes out. Yeah, I definitely suggest Glenn for this. If it's a high difficulty, if you're struggling, clear the map before you open that box at the bottom of the map. Because the last thing you want is more reinforcements. Fairly simple missions, these ones so far. Approaching horde. Looks like we got some more spikies. I think all of these missions have had some kind of unique enemy on them, which is fine. You know, it keeps it varied. What are we doing? We're opening a door. Yeah, walkers are just going to appear. How many? Several. Okay, so the spiky doesn't start on the mission. He appears when you start unlocking the door. Well, maybe when you start unlocking the door, or maybe just after a set number of turns. But certainly you want to get unlocking that door as quickly as possible regardless. If you have a scout, that means you can probably get to the door in one go. So that would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I think ranged characters are a key ingredient for this one, because you are fighting a rearguard action. You want to be doing that at range, so seems like the most sensible thing. Bring a scout to open the door straight away. Bring some powerful ranged guys. Shooters might be okay. Might want a shooter and a hunter, you know, just so that you can take out more than 1 or 2 enemies per turn, but you'll figure that out. Okay. After the wildfire, last mission is forest, farm, find the loot and get out. Well, you know what I'm going to say. Whenever there's a search of the loot box one, I recommend Glenn. He's a good killer. He's a good searcher. The sun is so bright. It's looks like we got a threat counter on this one. So let's try not to make too much noise. Looks like we've got multiple crates, so you're going to have to search them all again. That just makes Glenn even more valuable, really. We're firing on Overwatch so that we don't create any noise. Princesses using Daryl's AR-15, so that's silent for some reason. I mean, it doesn't have a silencer on it, but okay. What do we have? What was that? That was the threat counter hitting 0, and oh yeah, we still got one down here. The sun is so bright that yeah, that it's difficult to see what's going on. Okay, go to the exit. So you've got to search these crates that go on through the level, and then you've got to get back. So this is probably the one where it would probably be the trickiest mission. Yeah, you got walkers appearing each turn. You got 2 walkers appearing each turn. You've got a threat counter. I strongly suggest against making noise on this mission. If you're using ranged guys, use them on Overwatch. Definitely Glenn to just get searching and to you know, hopefully kill any marauding walkers in one turn. That's going to be the toughest one. That's the one that's going to take the most planning. But there's no specials on there. You definitely want to reduce the threat as best you can. And what can I say? Good luck with it. It's great to be able to do one of these challenge videos just as the challenges came out. That's my preferred way of doing it. And I hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you've got any tips or you need any specific advice, just get in touch and I'll see what I can help you with. As ever, thanks for watching.